春風で揺れる花、手を振る君に見えた新しい街のこの寂しさ、いつかは思い出になるはずさ。素晴らしい日々を噛み続けてたガムを夜になって吐き捨てた。つまらない日々も長い夜もいつかは思い出になるはずさ。ずっとずっと隠してたけど、ずっと昔の僕の答えをまた用意して、夢みたいなこの日を千年に一回くらいの日を永遠にしたいこの日々を、そう今も思ってるよ。
Yes. Oh, guess who? Wait, no, Warudo is open. Please launch Warudo from Steam. Oh, because I didn't have Steam open. Whoops. I did everything else. I knew I forgot something. Hello, Kavuti. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. You see, the VTuber that I've been drawing for the past few weeks likes to scream a lot on stream. You actually have to keep her volume down, otherwise you will definitely get tinnitus. So, the one you're seeing on your screen right now, the banshee VTuber in the middle of the screen that I've been drawing for the past few weeks. I should check my audio to make sure I don't sound like shit. I'm just sitting way too far away. What even is that? I'm very loud. I'm very loud. No, I'm at the normal volume I'm supposed to be. I can see my meters. This is how I'm supposed to be. I talk over the music like this on purpose. There's like a whole thing, a whole setup behind the scenes. What even is that though? This is Eros. I don't have my my model up yet. It's still coming up because I forgot to launch Warudo. That's why I'm delaying. I'm stalling right now. This is Eros though. She's a banshee VTuber. Oh, what is tinnitus? Tinnitus is the ringing in your ears. The ee that sound. Like the worse it gets, like the more you lose hearing. It's really bad. You should. It sucks. I've got it. I've had it for years. It got worse one time after I was at a concert and I was standing right next to the speakers at full blast. I know I'm still on starting soon. I don't have my model up yet. It's still loading in. I forgot to open the program. Oh, no, okay, they're ready now. The fella is ready now. Let me calibrate real quick here. Yep. And then there. Okay, now we're good. Okay, now I can switch over. I'm gonna come over to this screen just for a little bit. Hello. Hello there. I'm big. Oh yeah, look at that. Don't pay any attention to the tweet at the top, or any of that stuff. Just don't worry about that. Just don't worry about it. Don't look at it. Don't worry about it. I'm not reading the S word. That's now a banned term in my vocabulary. I refuse. I refuse. All the Gen Alphas have said the SKIBIDI word too many times. It's been obliterated by like kids, the same group of kids that like I thought of as like being the people who were always playing Fortnite like about 6 years ago, but now like those people are 20 years old and like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Okay. You have broken so many rules just now. Let's see. So many rules. Let me see if I can time out. Okay. God, it's so hard. This is okay. Okay. If you're begging, fine, sure, I won't. Just because it takes a really long time to type out timeout person for 1 second. Nah, you're not. Nah, it's fine. I'm not gonna time you out. Let's see here. I got a few things I want to yap about though at the very beginning here before we get started. Let's see. First of all, I'm gonna close my Steam windows. I don't want to participate in the hardware survey right now, and the other window is the Anyway, whatever. I'll deal with that stuff later. I gotta close some windows here. I got to open my notes for stream. Here we go. Okay. So there's a few things. What rule did you break? You were just annoying me because you said skibbity a billion times when I said I wasn't gonna say that. And now you made me say it. Look what you did. I can't believe this. You're just being obnoxious. That's I love that fucking emote. Oh my god. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I did say. That's, whatever. Let's see. Okay, so there's a few things I want to talk about. I want to talk about some stuff. First of all, I have been messing around with redesigning Cue Ball. As you guys have probably seen, I put this on Twitter or something like this. This is probably closer to the color scheme I actually want to go with, and this is Silhouette's face. I don't even think I want this mouth. Let me fix that real quick. Right here. I know I'm not switching over scenes, but I'm just gonna do a little something live here. Probably be more like that. That's cuter. Chop Cow? Oh yeah, Chop Cow. That's a buddy of mine from the Robot Discord. There's like a server of us robot fellas. Us robot streamers. And he gets a lot of gift subs. My buddy. But yeah, this is a redesign for Cue Ball. Since I kind of want to do a little bit of different stuff with Cue Ball. Oh, I need some more caffeine, actually. Let me take a sip real quick. Sorry, I'm being so scatterbrained, but this is how it always starts, you know? Ooh. Hold on just a second here. Sorry. I was just looking at something. Given one? I'm not saying that. I am not a yapper, or I am not a, what is it? What did they say? I'm not TTS. I'm not a TTS. If you want somebody to say that, you can go to like one of those, you can ask isn't there like an app for ChatGPT now where it just like, you ask it to say something in a certain voice and just says it? I saw a video of that. I don't download any of those like ChatGPT apps or anything because I don't want to deal with any of that. But I don't know, that's just, if you want that kind of thing, there's literally a whole app for it now, so. Rather than asking streamers to say stuff for you. Exactly. You just open your character AI app. Cue Ball has been in need of a bit of a redesign for a bit because I haven't entirely been vibing with the way Cue Ball was designed at the beginning of this year. There's some stuff that I wanted to deal with, and I know I showed this before, but I didn't really show it with color. This is kind of a better idea of what I want to do with the color, the whole CMYK color scheme. I reduced the amount of color on this by a lot. And I'm debating on whether I want like these like stripes on the sleeves here to be like shiny, or if I want them to actually like be holes in the model, which might be kind of cool too. Might also look stupid though. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. 13 hours. Yeah. Whatever. We all know what you're doing there. God, you probably shouldn't watch this VTuber I'm drawing. We all know what you're doing there. We all know. Everybody knows. We don't even have to say it. We don't even have to spell it out. You should probably stay away from this VTuber anyway. It seemed like, it feels like you would probably fall. If this VTuber had existed, I was thinking about this. If this VTuber had existed when I was, I don't know, in fucking middle school, I probably would be, like, gone now. I would be, something would have changed about me, like, fundamentally. The fact that VTubers exist now in general is just crazy. Crazy to think about. But this one, this is a fucking wild motherfucker, this one right here. I don't know, that's why I decided to draw them. I like what they're doing too. They're really good at this shit. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to cover? Oh yeah, we were talking about Cue Ball's redesign. But I don't know, I just feel like that's related to bringing up character AI a little bit, just a little bit. And your use of it, why you're using it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I totally believe you. I totally believe you. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and the shoes are supposed to be more square, but I haven't like finished filling them in, but it doesn't matter that much. I don't know, I'm still figuring this out. I'd like to start on the 3D model for this really soon though. This face, the silhouette face would be pretty simple, but then the regular Cue Ball face would be like way more complicated. And it'd be able to switch between the two of them. And maybe even the outfits. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's just something that this VTuber I'm drawing tweeted. It's just something that they tweeted. I mean, along with a picture of their scary model, which I need to get a reference image of. Let's see if I can. I need to grab that real quick. That's reminding me. Let me see if I can. Do I actually have one in my folder already? I might. Let me see here. Do I have a scary Eros image in here? No, I have the old Eros images. Eros, Twitter. Most visited links. Oh, what the fuck? That's cool. Somebody drew the model, but like VR. That's kind of neat. Like the, I don't know, dual. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Gooners. Yeah, it says somebody using character AI 13 hours a week. Let's see. I need to get to work real soon here. But I need a reference for the model. I could just grab this. Probably be pretty good. It's got good contrast with the background. It's like bright. Yeah, this is a good one. I'm just gonna take it. I was thinking of screenshotting the whole stupid tweet that's at the top of the screen, but it's funnier if it's just up there with no context. More X's? At this point, yeah, I guess so. I can agree with that. It's gotten pretty bad. Anyway, we got a lot of work to do with this. Oh, you know, before I continue, I'm thinking about doing a film. Like, I'm thinking tomorrow, I could do something that I haven't done here before, that I've never done here before. I got a scanner recently. My stepdad had a bunch of junk, and I was like, he was like throwing out a bunch of stuff, and he just was like, hey, you want this like scanner? And I was like, sure. And it's like a scanner from 1999 that was like super difficult to get working, but I did, and it works pretty well. Hey, what's up, Klondike? How you doing? I'm sitting on a computer, by the way. This is like a little computer throne. It's a model I found. Anyway, this scanner was super difficult to get working, but I got it working, and I scanned some film with it, and I found out that with my animation, my 2D hand animation light box that I have not used in a very long time, if I put that on the scanner glass and a strip of film between, like, on the glass and then the light box on top of it, so it's like backlit, I can scan film with my scanner, and we could look at it together, and we could just mess around, like look at some old film negatives that I have. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to draw. I'm just yapping for a little bit before we get started. But yeah, tomorrow I may do like a thing at the same time where I'm scanning film, because I can just hook this scanner up on the other side of the room here. I got it on a shelf now. And we could just like look at like old film negatives just for fun. I don't know. Could be a fun thing to do. I also have a bunch of tapes that I got. Like, I got like a Star Fox 64 promo tape and like a Diddy Kong Racing promo tape. Just a bunch of stuff that is like super neat. And I'm thinking that like when cause eventually, like, if you guys haven't seen this design, this is the silhouette face on the new cue ball design. But when this becomes a 3D model, when I debut it, we could do like a stream where we just watch a bunch of tapes that I've gotten, all these like some of these like weird tapes, just to see what's on them, see how they play on an actual VCR, because I have one. I'll probably need to get an HDMI capture card though, but it'll be like really neat, I think. Let's see here. I think it would be a really cool thing to do. Let's see. Anything else I want to cover before I get going here? I think that's everything. Oh, I saw a tweet about like melatonin dosage. Everybody always goes like way too hard with melatonin doses. They like take way too much. And I've been doing melatonin recently to help me sleep because my sleep schedule is so screwed up. You're supposed to do it like, you're supposed to do such a tiny amount. See, this is like per like milligram. And I only take like half a milligram, and it works pretty well for me. It's like the more you take, the less effective it is. And a lot of people just take like 100 milligrams or something just because they think it's gonna help them. But I don't know. It's just a silly thing. I don't know why. More people need to be aware of that. I know, I just saw it right before stream started, and I was like, oh, I'd like to blab about that just a teensy bit. Let's get working. Because that's what you're here to see. That thing is gonna live at the top of the screen, by the way. Don't worry about it. It's gonna live today, just for once. It's just like it lined up so like perfectly. It's like such an amazing coincidence that I happened to see those two things in line. I don't know why kill everybody was trending in the United States. It's probably like one of those like bullshit trends that it shows you. I don't know. That's exactly right, Klondike, yeah. That's what I usually do. I will, I usually take it like 45 minutes to like a half hour before bed. And then like I start feeling sleepy while I'm still doing stuff and I'm like, oh, okay, it's setting in, it's time to go to bed while I still feel this. And it's really nice. Oh God. So I haven't touched this in like since the last time I was doing this, maybe on like last Wednesday, which is not the best thing. I should have been working on it. I know. Forgive me. Let's see here. I gotta check everything. So I think this is the one I was working off of, right? This sketch is not totally accurate. I'm actually gonna have to line up the sketches now because I made so many changes. I actually did a ton of changes to this one right here. Her hips are different. I skewed them a lot because I wanted them to like fit the I wanted them to fit the reference a lot more closely. I felt they weren't really like, they weren't correct. This is the person we're drawing, by the way, for some godforsaken reason. Sometimes, you know, you like won't question what choices you've made in life. You're like, why did I choose to do this or that or whatever? You know, I was a brony once, unfortunately. And then sometimes, you know, like life leads you on a path. You're like, what the, you know, it just happens over and over again. You're like, maybe there's something up with me, you know. Anyway, totally irrelevant. Let's see here. I mean, it's not really a mistake because this is gonna look fucking awesome when it's done. Not even close. I mean, oh no, this is what I was saying. That was totally unrelated to anything that I'm doing right now. Oh my god. Oh, these flies. Fuck, maybe I should put a new trap up over here. Blah, blah. God, I think the treatment is... I think I broke the treatment routine on my plants and the flies are resurging slightly because I skipped the day of treatment. My fault. Should not have done that. Anyway. Let's see, I gotta transfer these hips to the other sketch. See, like I changed a bunch of things actually. Her collar is bigger. It just kept not being big enough for some reason. I still think this should be electrified. Never skip plant day, ever. Ever. Gotta till that soil, gotta aerate all of it. Gotta pour that natural directly in there. Weird brown sludge or whatever the crap that's supposed to obliterate flies. That I found in like a really weird place on the internet. If I ever draw anything involving like... Okay, anyway. I just can't get over it. Now every time I fucking look at the collar and think, hey, wouldn't it be funny if it were like the actual thing? This person has actually worn a fucking shot collar on stream. I still think that skull it'd be fucking hilarious if it had LED eyes that lit up, kind of thing. It'd be super fucking funny. Anyway, why do I have to say things like this? I gotta get rid of these hips. They're wrong. They're wrong. Oh, now I've cleared my clipboard. That's right. I'm dumb. Okay. The hips are all wrong. They're all skewed wrong. Okay, so then I gotta do a little bit of this. I think those are right now. Yeah. And then the lapel. I changed the lapel as well. The lapel. Wait, I gotta... What am I doing here? Goodbye. Okay, there we go. I think these are... Yeah, these are separate things. Oh god, what the hell? What's happening? Wait, I'm so confused. What's happening? I'm actually really confused right now. Oh, one of these is the fucking line work layer. Okay. Okay, so it's this one. is the one that I'm looking for then, right? I think so. Let's see here. Okay, the lapel. Oh god, is that way off the line? No, it's not. Okay, it's good. And now I'm like locking in. Let's see here. Oh shit. What is that doing? Oh no, it's not necessary anymore. This bit is not necessary anymore. We can get rid of that. Actually, you know what? The reason why I was messing around with like a million faces for the cue ball model here is because I just wasn't, I don't know, I got like I had like a moment of like self-doubt. I was like, I don't really know how I feel about how the direction of that particular model. So I was like, what if I don't know. Sometimes like it's like I love cue ball's face, but then like at the same time I don't want to always be cue ball. But that's why I also have like the silhouette thing to like kind of offset it a little bit. Kind of silhouette parallel sort of deal. Random thing to think about while I'm doing this, but my brain, I'm all over the place right now. Sorry. The beginning of stream, it takes me a while to settle down once I get started. Skew ball, skewed all over the place. Yeah, there's like all these different things here. I was doing these up here with the kind of inverted eye thing, kind of similar to what Silhouette's got going on. Dude, this one's so ugly. But all I could think about when I was doing it was sands. I was like, fuck. I can't do that. It's literally just sands. And there's like all these different variations on the way the eye works. I'm debating if I want it to be a straight mouth or like an angled mouth. Cue ball did have an angled mouth originally too, so it would make sense. Let's see here. This is like a brain breaker for me. I gotta like figure out exactly which things need fixing. Brain breaker, that's not a real thing. I guess I need to like, hold on. Okay, whoops, that's hard to see anything. What? Oh, it's because of, okay. Oh my goodness, okay, that helps a lot. Goofy. So, alright, here's what I have to do. Gotta get rid of this. Mind the break. Yeah, it's just like, sometimes I put off like transferring details I've changed in one variation to another just because I'm like,
I'll get to it later. That's future me's problem.
oh, I'm not supposed to do that voice without the cue ball filter. Whoopsie, whoopsie, haha. Yeah. I'm gonna have to erase. Her jaw's more open here, so I'm gonna have to erase more detail underneath, and it's gonna be a pain to see where the things are and yada yada. And it's just like, oh, there's so much work, it's so much effort. Oh, actually, you know, I should pull up while I'm thinking about it. Well, for one, I need to pull up a couple other references. I'm gonna draw this too. I'm gonna draw this fucking horrifying face, and now we're in the correct month to do it seasonally appropriate, right? I'm also gonna draw, when I'm going to color, I'm gonna use this as a reference, because this VTuber is an artist too. I should have mentioned that, which is fucking awesome. She drew like several of her models, and the textures for like the 3D one, just a whole bunch of shit like that. I don't know for certain because she didn't caption it at all, but I think she drew this one herself. So I'm gonna take this as like, this is like the ultimate like kind of guide on the sort of thing that I should be going for if I'm shading her irises, pupils. Well, pupils are the little bits in the middle. We don't need to be pedantic about it, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go to for that. Maybe a bit of this, maybe a bit of both, but like, I really like these. This is really good. I think she drew it herself, so it makes it more like legit. It's like how Zambi is a VTuber and an artist as well. It's very neat. I like that. I also need to like disinfect my brain a little bit. I feel like I've been a little bit silly. Need to bring myself back to. I need to be desilify. I'm not gonna completely specify what I'm talking about when I say that. It's just like something that needs to happen. I've been getting a little too silly. Let's see here. Inspiring. Yeah, I don't know. I really like it when like VTubers can draw and make their own models and stuff, which she did rig her own model. So she's done the art for the ones or for models in the past. And in the process, I think she learned how to rig. I wasn't around for that. I'm much more recent than that, but still, it's very cool. Goodbye. And now I'm gonna delete that from not both layers. I'm gonna get rid of this selection box, and then I'm gonna delete all that in there. Yeah. So now we've replaced this bit, but the collar I have to refine slightly before I get this. Before we get this done. It's supposed to be your neck. I'm just gonna erase the whole thing there because it's not a big deal. And then I'm gonna erase this bit here too. That's the spike on the side. It's kind of difficult to get in here. Oh shit. Huh. Oh, that's because it's smaller. That's right. A little crunchy, but that's okay. We enjoy our crunch here. Sort of. As long as it makes sense. God, I thought one of the hairs hanging off my head was my cat for a second. Thought there was a cat walking under the desk, but it was just a strand of hair hanging out by my eye. I'm tricked. I've been fooled. Been made a fool of. Okay. I think I can just go ahead and merge these guys now without any issues. So, early stream breb time. Fortunately, I gotta go. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I gotta do the whole the fluid's gone straight to the blinker fluid reservoir. So funny. So I'm gonna be back in like 30 seconds. Let's see. As soon as I do this, let's see. Brib. I did not mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Brib. I'm back. I am back. I am back. Blah blah blah. Need to get a better. Return catchphrase than that. Need to workshop that a bit. Catchphrase. Oh, you know, I didn't say anything. I don't know if they're here at all in any capacity, but somebody followed me like a few hours ago when I was shouted out on another place. So thank you for that. I don't know if they wanted to be acknowledged at all, but I just felt like I feel like I should say that. Just a nice thing. I would have done it at the very beginning, but I forgot. A lot happens. I was trying to get Warudo open and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm gonna work on her eyes a bit too. I was looking at the I was looking at this where is it? I was looking at this one and I kind of was like, I don't know how much I'm feeling like the pupils on the other one. Not that one. Not that. This. I don't know how much I'm feeling these pupils. Whoops. I'm trying to change the color. There we go. I don't want to do this with this on. What am I doing? Or am I stupid? There we go. I also need to organize these. There's a bunch of layers. You can't see them, but they need to be organized. The animation folder is just to compare different things, so. Old hips, that's what this layer is. This one is the, I think this is the sketch layer. This is line for head. Oh yeah, the reason we have to organize layers, a big part of it is because if I don't organize now, the different parts that make up this 2D animation, because this is going to be animated still, are going to confuse the hell out of me in a little while. Because each one of these is like a different element. So first I have to draw her head, then I have to do her torso, I believe, and her hips and her arms. They all have to be separate pieces, and I'm drawing them separate so I don't have to separate them later, because it's going to be a pain to separate them later. I'm lining them and coloring them separately. Though, now that I say that, maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe I should separate them, or maybe I should have them all combined and then separate them. And then I can go through on each layer, like I'll have a combined version, and then when I break it apart into pieces, I can like fill in the gaps when I do the animation, so that I can like more properly shade it. It's like I want too much motion in this thing. It's gonna be too complicated. Kind of wondering how much I should, if it's a good idea to maybe scale it back a little bit more than I'm getting like kind of ambitious. I know I can do it. It's just a matter of like time. How long do I want to spend on this? Okay, so that's old hips. I'm gonna put that down here. I'm just gonna label it line. Like line webtoon. Haha, so funny. Let's see here. What is 4 anyway? I still don't actually know what 4 is. Is it anything? Oh, it's just notes. Right, because I was thinking about making her blank, which is not a hard thing to do. I did that with Zambi. I did that one offline when I did it with Zambi, but it's kind of difficult because you have to like you have to extend the eyelids and stuff. I think I did it with Ashbot online, but that was all I had. Ashbot all in the same layer, so it's way easier. When it comes to this stuff, you have to like really like kind of lock in. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull this down. I am going to put this down below here because it's not necessary anymore. You can't see because it's behind my butt right now, but I'm rearranging layers. Rearranging furniture. Okay. Her eyes. Do I want her eyes to be like this, or do I want to reconsider this and try something different? This is something I probably should have done over the weekend, but I didn't think about. Speaking of things I did over the weekend, one thing I forgot to talk about was I finally watched Over the Garden Wall at my brother's recommendation, and it's a very cute show. Very I had a dream kind of like based off of it basically. I like in the dream there was like flying cities and shit, which has nothing to do with that show, but like the vibe was like just kind of like wandering through like a confusing world, like completely lost, and just running into weird stuff. Like I ended up on an elevator that just kept going down and down and down and down and down and down. That's something that keeps showing up in my dreams. I think I have like some kind of like primal fear of that, where like just going into like extremely deep sub levels is just like really freaky. Need more horror about that. Just like going down into like the bottom level of something. Or a building that has so many sub basements that just extend into like a vast underground that you have to like watch the entrances to make sure that no like weird creatures like get in from below. That's what I want to see. That would be a cool itch.io game. Itch.io. Yeah, it's pretty spooky. It's a pretty spooky concept, I guess. I don't know, like I dreamed a while back that like my grandparents' place had a basement that just kept going down and down and down. And then I've also had dreams where like I've toured an apartment and there's like, oh, that's that's like the artsy section. They did like an art project over there and they turned that part into like a labyrinthian maze. And I walked in and I got lost in it and it was like really stupid. There's almost certainly an SCP for it, but has somebody made a game out of it? That's what I really want to know. And of course, there's backrooms. There's plenty of backrooms. Backrooms has been. It doesn't give me the same feel though. It's like really like it feels very like. I associate too much with the internet and like bad memes and bad games, so I can't really get that feeling from it. I just associate it with like stupid stuff. I'm sorry. It's I hate to say it, but like at the same time, I do get where the aesthetic is coming from with backrooms. Like I get why that's creepy and whatever, but it's not like I don't know. I associate really strongly with like internet meme bullshit. No. See, that's how, so when I see backroom stuff, it's like, oh, I get it. I get what they're on about. I get that. It's like not like a bunch of other things that I don't get, which I could go on and on about. But it's still, I don't know. It's not the same thing, I guess. Oh, I have the wrong thing on. Keep original image, don't want that. Never-ending downward staircase. Oh, I've read that one, yeah. The never-ending the never-ending downward staircase one. That's I'm 90% sure I've read that. I either read it or listened to no, I listened to somebody read it out, and then there's like multiple. I know VR Chat has a version of that exact SCP as a map that you can visit. I don't think I want to make that bigger actually. You know, maybe this is fine. Maybe we don't need to mess with this right now. I'll change it later if I feel like it, but for now I think I'm actually going to turn the stuff on and keep lining like I need to. Let's get to actual work. I haven't done any actual work today yet. Okay. I was just like transferring crap around. Okay. Lock in. But like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I'm also like afraid of like really big shit, I guess. Just stuff that's like way too impossibly huge. It's the same, it's some sort of weird like unknowable like aspect about these things that like makes them so creepy. Which is the exact opposite of what people do with like a lot of horror on the internet, where they're like, you know what would make this scarier? And they like add a pair of red glowing eyes to like, so it's like, I don't know, here, I'll demonstrate. So imagine there's like a doorway or something, and it's like, you know, we got this doorway here. That was a very good doorway. and it's dark in there, right? We don't know what's in there. It's like, oh my god, anything could be in there. What could be in this darkness? And somebody's like, you know what would make this better? And then they like add this to it. This is so scary now. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Oh god. Like, you know, it takes all the surprise out of it. The actual the horror, the fear comes from not knowing what's in there. So right. Open water where you can't see the bottom, exactly. There's like a whole that's a whole thing, submechaphobia, where like something is so huge underwater that you can't see like the other end of it. That I completely relate to that. Like when underneath an oil tanker in the water is the fucking scariest thing ever. It's like the scariest. It is horrifying. I hate it. Here, I'm gonna look up an image. I'm gonna look up an image for you guys. Let's. My brain is not working with the talking right now. I'm like moving faster than I can speak. I'm better at this than I used to be, but still. At least I'm not stammering this time. Okay, let's see. Oil tanker underwater. I remember just looking at videos and stuff like that for like hours at one point. It's just, you know, the propeller of a fucking oil tanker is like 50 feet tall. Like, so you're next to this thing and it's like, whoa, hello. Lucky Lou, what's up? How you doing? Been a bit. You like that Reddit error that you just got? Looks like you need to log into your Reddit account. I was just talking about how terrified I am of oil tankers underwater. They're so fucking freaky. Like, oh shit, here's one of an actual guy next to it. I wonder if I can find a good resolution photo of this so we can actually look at it. No, that's not a good resolution one. Here, this is like a guy underwater next to a fucking propeller. That is like the worst shit ever. You don't have a Reddit account? That's a shame. That's a shame. Actually, no, it's good. Congratulations. Congratulations. You have been, you've spared yourself. You've spared yourself. That's good. Don't make one. That's a shame. Why would I ever say that's a shame? Anyway, so you haven't been here a bit. I have a 3D model now. It's a fella. Good. Don't go to Reddit. It's you're fine without it. You don't have to do that to yourself. I have a little fella here, a new little fella, because I wanted to get used to doing 3D VTubing. I'm gonna make a new fella at some point. I'm working right now on this VTuber, this Banshee VTuber. Her name's Eros. She's really cool, and she screams a lot, so that's why we're doing a free tinnitus giveaway. You can listen to a clip of Eros screaming and get tinnitus instantly. Just a full throttle, like, ear blasting. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Oh, you know what I've been up to? Okay, good. Still, why not? I like to give people the explanation anyway, just in case. Let's see. But yeah, anyway, I'm terrified of underwater propellers on like oil tankers and shit. Like this stuff, I fucking hate this shit so much. This is the worst. They need to make it. They also need to make a game of just like being one of these like underwater welders, where you have to swim around the underside of an oil tanker and like weld on it, and you can like it is full scale, so you can't move fast or anything. You're just in the water next to this massive freaky thing, and just make it as horrible as possible. Subnautica actually isn't that scary for me. I mean, it's kind of scary when you're up next to the spaceship that's like crashed in the water in Subnautica, but because it's so big, that's the whole thing, is I hate big underwater things. So like when you get close to that spaceship, that's when I start going, oh. Like I haven't played the game, but I've watched multiple people play it, and every time they go up to that spaceship, I start getting like, oh, don't get in the water, oh. Like I don't want to know. Like I don't want to be in the water next to like gigantic spaceship parts that may explode or like give me radiation sickness or grind me to pieces. You know, it's freaky. You just joined a game of Dead by Daylight. You doing Dead by Daylight? Oh boy. This VTuber also plays Dead by Daylight. And some other people that I've been following lately have done it too. I hear it's like a really addictive game. Like you end up like a lot of people get really, really addicted to it, and like it gets really, really crazy. There is a guy that I know streams DVD who like he's a really strange guy. I don't know if I should really talk about him because he's kind of freaky, but he like bans everyone who chats in his chat room. It's kind of nuts. I don't know. You could look into it if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I don't want to like talk about this person too much. I don't think they give a shit because they don't do anything except play Dead by Daylight all day, but enjoy your game. God, Dead by Daylight is super addictive. Like, I'm pretty sure that this particular person is also like totally addicted to it. A lot of people blew up like massive when Dead by Daylight came out. It had like a huge competitive scene. But yeah, this VTuber here, being the Tinnitus VTuber, as I have decided to anoint them for these streams, they also play that game, and apparently scream a lot during it, you know, because that's what they do. I don't know, a lot of people a number of people that I follow have been playing that game lately. I don't think I would want to ever do anything with it though. It seems like a neat concept and everything, but like the community on Twitch that's sprung up around it has been kind of like a bit scary. I don't know, it's like like it kind of scares me. Like, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. I need to turn this up a bit. Alright, so, oh, you know what? I should just follow the reference. Yeah. What is that? Is this another piece of jewelry? I don't even know. I don't even know. Rings. Gosh. I guess it's a pretty small ring, isn't it? That's cute. That's a cute detail. This design is so damn cute. I love drawing cute designs. They're so fun to draw. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm filling the noise. I go brrr every time, so I have to fill noise. I go brrr. Well, I mean, I literally was doing that for a little bit. I've been trying to back off on it because I feel like it's probably more annoying than it is actually worth anything. I don't know what this is. I don't know why there's a thing here. I guess that's just another strand of hair. So all of this could be One Piece if I wanted it to be, right? One Piece! Ayo, ayo! I've never watched that show. I might be convinced to eventually though, since One Piece exists. At the same time though, it's got a lot of like the classic tropes of anime that I guess I'm more tolerant of now than I used to be because of just like brain rot. But I don't know. It's also similar to a lot of things I want to do. I talked about that a lot with my comic and stuff. This should be bigger. Here we go, making mouth noises again. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Very high energy music. I'm glad that the playlist picked this time. Oh, that reminds me, is the no, the playlist channel that I use sometimes is not on right now. Ooh, ow, I'm not yawning, fuck. Ah. The only reason I'd be yawning at all is because I have a screwed up sleep schedule right now. Again, you know how it is. Oh wow, Unspelled has a screwed up sleep schedule. This shocks nobody at all. You know, this is probably something I don't think I should really be questioning too much, but I made the name of my channel up. Like I pulled it out of my ass a while, like a couple years ago, because I was like, I don't want to be called Fingerbiter anymore. It feels weird. And I've been, I don't know, sometimes I go and I'm like, well, you know, this, I don't know how to feel about this name necessarily. Like, when I first came up with it, I was like, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure I want to go with that for certain reasons. Now I'm wondering if like an abbreviation of some sort might be a fun idea, but I'm wondering about like, I guess I'm probably still in a place I could do that, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if I were to do something like that, it would probably have to coincide with some other thing, like, you know, this fella. I want to become, I want to do, like, I have a certain vision. I've got a vision that's kind of like coalescing for something I want to do. It's really different than what I'm doing right now, though, as far as aesthetic goes. And this is kind of like, I like this aesthetic though. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know. I like this like blue sky kind of like crazy ass like bright aesthetic right now. I don't really want to like leave that behind or anything. Probably expand on it really. But like that would be part of like a general like moderate rebrand of sorts. What I want to do with art is I want to just try to make art that like goes like super fucking hard. That's what I'm trying, that's my goal at the moment. And so I gotta think about things in those terms. It helps guide what I'm doing. It's like, I feel like it sets a standard that I have to adhere to. Like I have to follow these particular guidelines. It keeps things consistent. We will return to page 37 of your Goes Hard as Fuck handbook. What the fuck do I do about her pupils here? Because I don't, her irises. Why do I always do that? It doesn't really matter though. People probably just call them all pupils anyway. Let's go hard. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I don't know. It's a hard test to measure. I think I've been getting better at it, but it's like, I don't know. You know, obviously it's completely subjective, but a lot of it is also based on like, well, the obvious stuff. I don't think I need to even say it. Bah. Her irises. I don't know if they should be on a separate layer or what. Maybe we should just put them in there. I love anime noses that are nothing but a little point and then they look. Have you guys ever seen like when they have like a 3D version of an anime character and like the nose looks so ugly, it's like awful. It's like the worst thing ever. I'm going to show you an example of that if I can find it. I think I can find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Is this a good angle of it? Hang on just a second here. So I don't want to, like, trash this particular person at all. Nothing to do with them. Let me see if I can find a... Let me see. Yeah, I think I can get a better angle of this. So there's a VTuber. Oh my god, I don't know if I could show this on Twitch actually. Well, I think I'll just screenshot the face. God damn. It's fucking crazy. Technically, this is a Twitch VTuber too. So I guess, but... Oh, these are all good angles of it. So, okay, there was a VTuber that had a statue at TwitchCon, and it was a life-size statue. So it was like full size. I'm wondering if I could find one of the images of it from a different angle. So you know, it printed out their anime face and everything. Okay, this kind of works. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, that's right. There's like a political thing going on right now that I probably ought to pay attention to. I'll watch the highlights after. You won your game. Awesome. Congratulations. I actually don't know all the game modes of Dead by Daylight. I just kind of watch people put people on hooks over and over again. I'm just like, I'm very knowledgeable about games, you see. He put the guy on the hook again. Here, this VTuber right here, some of you may know them. This doesn't, I'm sorry, but this is what happens when you take one of these anime faces and make it 3D and certain lighting. You have to have, it has to be lit from a very specific angle or you get like this effect. And it's kind of, it's a thing, it's something. Something, but this was a life-size statue of this VTuber at a TwitchCon. Yeah, it's a little funky looking. Not a killer main. I don't even. Yeah, well, actually, no. I know about. There's like the victims and the killers. Yeah. So I guess it's like. I don't actually know enough about Dead by Daylight game modes. Really talk about it too much. But congratulations on winning. What do I do for her lips? Oh, she actually does have a little bit of a lip thing going on. Just a little bit of this. I don't actually, these probably should be attached. I probably shouldn't extend past. Makes it look like she has like fish lips or something. I'm giving her extra big things because it's good. It's really good, right? Bigger teeth too. Bigger mouth, bigger teeth. Oh yeah, and then there's a tongue in here. So that's a thing that's gonna be interesting too. She has like a, I think, doesn't she have literally a blue glowing tongue? I think she does. And there was a tutorial that I saw on Twitter of how to paint a blue glowing tongue that looked exactly like this tongue that she's got that you can't see on the reference because she doesn't open her mouth. There it is. There it is. Yeah. So I got some stuff for that. I have so many things ready for this. It's all like laid out. It's nice to have like a project with all these like pieces that are just like there to put together rather than trying to like rack my brain on like, oh, what do I do? Oh, where am I going? Oh. You know, references. Good lord, they are so nice to have for once. I feel like if I had proper references of some kind for like along the rings, it would have helped so much. It would have helped with the atmosphere, it would have helped with everything. But it's so hard to get everything together for a project like that. That's my comic, by the way. One of the comics I was working on a while back, a long while back, actually. Last summer. Mostly. Kitty, wow. There's a kitty in one of the boxes. I needed more references for that project because I feel like a lot of it was me just trying to pull things out of my brain, and I could do that to a certain extent, but like there's a point where I probably need a little bit of help. Oh, whoops. There we go. This needs to like kind of stop about, not quite there, but somewhere over here. Whoops. Oh, that's not right. So I probably should be drawing what's going on inside the jar a little bit, but oh god, the jar is so difficult. Why is it so hard to draw the jar? I'm being an absolute wiener about this too. I'm just not thinking about it at all. Oh, you know what I'm doing that I shouldn't be? I'm drawing these two on the same layer. I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to separate them, especially the arm and the face especially need to be separated because this jar needs a bit of range of movement. In fact, this whole arm is going to be like, it's gonna come out like, where's the other layer? See, it's gonna come out like that. It's gonna go down, so it has to be rotatable. Where's the layer? There it is. So. I'm gonna cut and paste it. Cut and paste. Line copy. Yes, perfect name for a layer. I love layer name. I love layer name. Ooh. I never really do a whole lot of movement with this. I'm going forwards and backwards, but the fella here is moving side to side. PC-kun. Roll my head around too. I need to do a bit more of this, but it gives me like, I start getting dizzy. Complain. I'm so dizzy. Wait, what's her nail color? Are they just black? Okay, well that makes things easy. You go a little bit kooky after you look at a reference long enough. I'm trying not to, but after like two and a half weeks, what has it been? It's been a minute. It's been a while, I should say, of looking at this reference. Got my brain going like. That's probably where the fucking bullshit about the skull came from. I really need to like get that one out of my head. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. It's so funny though, but anyway. You know, I'm kind of wondering, I'll bet this person used to do art streams and they don't anymore. That makes me sad. I've talked about this before, but there's a lot of VTubers who are also artists, and eventually like if they like start doing like regular VTuber stuff, they like kind of drop art because art doesn't do as well, really, in general, when people get like really big like that. That makes me sad, but you know, it would drive anyone mad. Oh my god, I'm doing so many fucking voices these days, Jesus. That would drive anyone mad. That's a better voice instead of resorting to the ooh, the fucking like the furry voice or whatever that is. I don't even know what voice that is. That's what it feels like. I feel like I'm doing like a stereotype voice almost. I gotta watch myself. I wanna do a little bit more of what I'm doing right now, maybe. But you know, I don't know. What am I talking about? Who cares? What is this music? Oh, we're listening to Good Morning America by this same music library guy that we've been listening to. Ooh, wow, that's a burp. Hello. Did we start the playlist over? I feel like we did. You do care. Aw, thank you. I don't know, I gotta work on my voices a little bit and like when I want to use them. I feel like it's lazy to just revert to the whatever the hell the that kind of fucking, I don't want to do that all the time. I'll get it, it'll become like a habit and then like I won't be able to break it. And then it will be so even more over than it already is. We have to like keep on the straight and narrow, soldier. Straight, yeah. A little late for that one, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we draw some funny stuff around here. Well, actually, you know, this is a perfect example. We draw some funny guys around here. Some funny fellas. Some silly guys. Take a little melatonin. Only if you take under 1 milligram. If you really want to sleep. Don't take like 1,000,000 milligram melatonin thing. It won't help you sleep. I'm not even joking about that. But if you're going to sleep, good night. Have a nice sleep. I'm not even joking though. Take like 0.5 milligram. Like if it's a 1 milligram, if you're probably taking a gummy. Yes, absolutely. I have a bottle of melatonin I take because my sleep schedule gets so messed up. And they're all 1 milligram pills, and I use a pill cutter to cut it in half to be 0.5 milligram. Like less is more. Here, I literally was showing this earlier. Do I still have it up? No, I don't still have it up. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. I was showing a thing earlier. Did I? No, I don't still have it up over there. Come on. Come on, open up. Open up, buddy. Visit the site. This graph right here, this is for melatonin. Every time people redeem that, I've been tabbed out. That's so funny. I haven't seen the Reddit man tonight. I've been saved. It's all you guys. You guys are the ones that are getting slapped with it. Let's take a look at this chart here. As you can see, I don't know why. Okay, anyway. As you can see, less is more. 1/3 of a like a 30, like I don't even know how would that be? I don't know what you would call this, but like 0.3 of a milligram. So like less than 0.5 milligram of melatonin gets you better sleep than 3 milligrams. I take 0.5, so hopefully it's more like this with 0.5. It could be down here, I don't know. Oh, and actually I have decent posture right now. Ow. Okay, thank you for hitting all of the alerts at once. That's very cool. I did just save though, so thanks for that. Oh shit, is that? No, it's not covering my save button. Oh god, there's so many things to do still. Oh, you know what? I can't line that because it's part of the torso. Yeah. I need to start a new layer for that. In fact, I should be continuing with the arm here. Sleep well. But let's see. I've got so much to do. Oh my goodness, there's so much. What was I even talking about? The melatonin thing. I guess I was talking about voices. There's a time and a place for every voice. And all the time is not necessarily the right time for every voice. You can't just whip a voice out whenever you feel like it and think it's gonna mean something. Or that's gonna be impactful in any way. For example, I talk complete. No, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna. That's almost self-disparagement. We're not doing that. Almost. I'm not gonna talk about my vocal training on here. I'm gonna talk about my too meta. It's like meta stream stuff almost. It feels like. I don't know. I've been trying to practice the way I speak on stream as well. So there's that. Not just like the silly voices. Trying to like overanalyze what other people are doing that I like, you know. I'm also super high energy today, so that's gonna mean a lot more like yappy 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 from the cotton candy brain. Oh, I should be looking at the reference. Duh. Show me your forearms. Ma'am, please may I see your forearms? Full of beans. The beans PC. I opened up my PC today. It was absolutely full of beans. I finally got compressed air again after not having it for so long. I open my PC to dust it, and all these black beans just spill out, like hundreds and hundreds of cans worth of black beans. I'm like, how did this even fit in here? This doesn't even make logistical sense. No, but I actually did dust out my PC the other day. The can is so old though. It was like not spraying very well after a bit. It's a really old can. It's probably from the 90s from the way it looks. But Beans PC is a real thing that, well, I'm sure you know about it, Klondike, but there's like a whole thing. This dude like filled his PC with beans and then took it to like a repair technician. He's like, it's full of beans. Can of spray beans. So instead of the spray bottle, it's just beans. So you're like flicking. Wait, I can't say that. wait, why did I? What the? Hey, I didn't even mean to do it at that time. I mean, fuck. Okay. But yeah, spray beans in a can. Yeah, in a spray bottle in a can. You're just pelting people with the beans. I didn't mean to. I didn't say anything, by the way. Don't worry about it. I didn't catch myself about to say anything. That's stunning, though. That's some serious cotton candy brain. I almost had that vocal flub of the century. I mean, it would have been funny, but then I can't. Not right now. I would die. It's so over. Oh my god. Fuck. I genuinely did not know that was gonna come out of my mouth. I was like, wait a fucking second. I also don't ever plan any of these. Never in my life have I ever tried to make a funny joke like that. These are all totally unplanned. Just undermining my credibility actively right now. Anyway. Oh god. So are these are separate pieces, right? Yes. They need to be separate pieces. Why am I lining them as if they're the same piece? That's not a good idea. So, okay. Maybe her arm needs to be attached to her torso. Or maybe it could float completely separately like she's fucking Rayman. Like it doesn't actually matter. Actually it does matter. It's all layer construction and blah 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 blah, bunch of stuff people What's important? I don't know. I like to talk about how the sausage is made and all that, but like some people get like, they don't want to hear about it. So, I don't know. I want to talk about it. This is the forearm. I want to attach it to the torso layer so that like it moves with the torso, and then we have this right here. This arm is attached to the forearm, obviously, because that's how arms work. And then, you know, the forearm and the jar are all one piece, and then they're kind of moving around a little bit, and our torso's kind of moving a bit. Their hips are moving. They're moving. And yeah, it's all like a big kind of like a pseudo VTuber rig almost. Good, because that's you should. You should. I want to teach people things too. I want to tell people stuff. I want people to know things. I want people to know how stuff gets done around here. Oh, I didn't draw her scissors. Fuck. I still feel so. I still haven't. I don't actually know the entire. Fuck. I don't know the lore behind Norobu, her mascot, or the scissors. I just know that if you pull the scissors out of her head, she turns into like a little ghost, like a little tiny like fucking like thing that looks like this. Just like that. It's like a little ghost tail. Here, I'll draw it again. Like a comma. She turns into that if you pull her scissors out. That's the only thing I know about him. I know this right here, this fucker. It's supposed to, it keeps like the fucked up horror version restrained, which is this version right here, which I'm supposed to draw too, because I want to have like a flash of this going on, because it would just be wrong to release this animation in the month of October and not have a bit of a hint of this. I kind of want to do something more with this one, but I can only do one project at a time, so we're gonna shoehorn it into this one. That's how it's gonna work. But this fella right here, this is originally this VTuber was like a cat VTuber, and they switched to being a banshee about a year ago, which is a huge glow up, massive fucking glow up. Very, very good, smart decision. Fucking 10 out of 10. Excellent fucking choice. Buch. And the reason I said that, I'd lost my train of thought. I started thinking about like some other fucking stuff. Anyway, this right here is she had a theme going for a very long time. X's and O's all over the place, all over her model, all over everything. And this was like the mascot from that era. And they're now like a ball and chain. I'm assuming that there's something more to it, like if you have been around this person for a long time, there's like maybe some like meta commentary there that I don't know anything about, but that's the problem with coming to somebody late. Coming into a community, I should say. Let's see here. Coming into like everybody's communities. I didn't say anything, shut up. I didn't say anything at all. Totally normal statement. So let's see here. Okay, I've got a fucking ow. I swear that was just a vocal flub. I do that. I for some reason I'm like joining, like the word joining and like the word joining and like another statement that I will not repeat right now are like the same thing in my brain. And so like I say one and it's like I don't mean to I'm digging my own grave now. I swear to God. I didn't say anything though. Don't worry about it. God damn it. Fuck. Okay. You ever like watch somebody and you're like, fucking Yas Queen? Because that's the kind of that's like a big part of what has me invested in this. Got a little bit of that going on in there. Like, yas, get it, you know? Let's see here. I think that's a much more wholesome way of approaching things. This is such a hard thing to draw. It's a difficult thing to draw. I'm dying. Oh my god. I'm going to fucking... I'm going to delist this VOD. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm kidding, but still. Let's see here. This is really weird though, like, what the hell? Hang on, maybe if I like... I probably do, not a drink of caffeine. Oh. Getting that dry brain again. Things getting too silly. No, you know what? I think I've been corrupted. I've watched this person too much. So now I can blame them for this. Although, you know, as kind of more like a count against me than like in my defense, I did watch a guy whose like entire humor style was making jokes like that for like years. So it may be like embedded a lot deeper than just that. It may be like kind of like a fixture that cannot be removed at this point. I wish I knew what this tag meant. Feel silly for not knowing. Wonder if it's just a cool symbol, if there's more to it. Wait, I'm so confused. God. It may be time for another Breb here in a moment. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I take it from these corners. Then I like... I guess there's two... Oh, no, wait, no, that's part of it. That's part of it. And then, like, there's another one that comes from... Okay, that comes from over here. Goes up like that. And it doesn't go all the way to the ends. See, I have to concentrate to get this one correct. I don't know, it's close enough for me for now. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Get out of here. Oh, I need to draw more of her mouth. Just a little bit more. Enough that, like, we have some leeway. Is it auto-saving? What's happening right now? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, by the way, I did watch the person we are drawing right now play the new Class of '09 game. And, oh my god. The dude who wrote that, it's always been an edgy series that's gotten progressively edgier, but, like, the guy who wrote that is now, like, just the biggest edgelord imaginable, and, like, wrote, like, a really fucking goofy, like, manifesto at the end of the game. And the game's plots in general are just, like... Is that the name of the guy who writes the game? I actually have no idea. He's like P something something. I don't even know what it is. He just seemed very, like, edgelord. And I know that's the point, is that, like, it is edgy, but, like... I don't know, I did see, like, a lot of people saying, like, oh, I don't like that this was going on in this and whatever. It's like that's kind of like the tip of the iceberg. It's more like just like badly written. I don't know, just the third game just does not seem like as funny in some ways as like the other games. I know a lot of people were like, oh, people were also complaining about things being out of character. Like, it did feel like some of the characters did stuff that didn't make sense. Like, there would be moments where, like, a character would usually own up to something, just be like, yeah, I totally, like, did that. I totally did drugs under the bridge, or whatever the hell. And they would be, like, scared to admit to it, or something. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing? This is not what this character would do at all. It doesn't make any sense. This is, like, a cartoonish, like, South Park kind of fucking series. It's like, why the fuck would they be, like, scared of anything like that? The cartoonish shit. It's wacky, but like I guess the guy wanted to go like more edgy or something, and like he said he was trying to make realistic and relatable stories, and it's like, how is this like realistic or relatable? How is this realistic at all? It's a cartoon. It's a funny fucking cartoon. Everybody with like a little bit of sense would know that, but I guess the writer doesn't. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, everybody's a critic. They all have a secret like pedophile ring or something. I don't know. You know how they go. You know, edgelords." It's very like stupid overall. It's just a bunch of silly, goofy shit. The writing in the first couple games was really fun, though. You know, if extremely edgy, like you would expect. So what is this ring doing? Is it like this earring? I guess I'll just draw it like this. Perfect. It's like you would expect also that a game like this would probably have some controversy because of the type of game that it is. But like, so it's easy to dismiss, but at the same time, like, I feel like they just got like completely like fed up with it. They also like, I don't know, TikTok like destroys everything, and like it fucked with this person too. TikTok, I swear to God, like every time I hear about like a creator that stopped making stuff, it's because of TikTok. Because there's like a bunch of freaks over there who like get way too sucked into something and like go bananas over it, like even more so than like the Tumblr era, which is kind of crazy to think about. Maybe, or people just can't handle the Tumblr era levels of crazy bullshit. Since like TikTok is the new like fandom obsessive because of the way the algorithm works. Boop. Well, if I'm moving down, we have to actually, no, we're not. We're moving up because I have to work on our scissors. Her ponytail would be a separate layer. Oh, these, they look like fireplace pokers sticking out of her head. It's so funny. I'll draw her fireplace pokers next. What are they meant to be? Are they just like a fun little like hairpiece? She just shoved like 3 fireplace pokers through her head. They just stick out. We could even add like the little like hook that comes out of a fireplace poker, like right here, to like hook around the log. It's an ahoge. A fucking metal ahoge. It doesn't have an ahoge. This is like the closest thing to one. If a VTuber doesn't have an ahoge, what are they? Even Aura has a fucking ahoge now. So stupid. I hate this music is silly. Why are we, I mean, I guess this is good for this month, right? It just seems very like calm. Well, the theme is fear, so I guess it makes sense. Hang on a second. I think I have a message. Interesting. Okay. Just checking a message. Okay. Okay. A metal Ahoge, though. Oh no, I was gonna say that Ara's name is really unfortunate in this day and age. I'm glad that the one meme associated with that word is not really much of a thing anymore. I never really was aware of it either, because I never watched anybody who was doing that kind of shit. Because it was like a whole thing. I'm sure that, like, you know, now I am, but whether or not that's a good thing. Let's see here. Bring this fucking music. This is, I think this is like 80s stock music. Creepy stock music though is good for is like thematically appropriate for right now though. These stick out. I think they stick out slightly. Yeah, I'll just take it as if they stick out a little bit. Okay. Oh my god, I really want to get started on that cue ball model this month though, like to go back to it. It's so funny, I have a whole ass cue ball model, but I don't want to use it because it just didn't aesthetically vibe with me the way that I want it to. So now I want to go back and do a whole other one. Goofy, but oh well, it was good practice. Maybe we could use it for something in the future. I'm doing the worst impression of this sound ever. Although, I don't think this music is entirely appropriate because usually the association thematically here would be like rock music or metal, you know? It's good for the month though, I guess. Okay, so our scissors are done basically from a straight on angle. I didn't bother to do anything crazy with them because it would be a pain. It'd be really painful to try to draw them from other angles. I guess this music is thematically appropriate for like Over the Garden Wall, which is what I watched yesterday. Neat little show. Willy Wonka issue. This guy has a wacky this guy who makes all this music, this Burton music guy or Bruton music. He's got a wacky sense for yeah, Bruton music. From 78, that's crazy. I can move to something that's a bit more high energy though. Although I guess it's not that big of a deal right now. We're kind of in the middle of stream, it's fine. I feel like start of stream should be like higher energy stuff, and then like when we get more towards the middle and later bits, it's fine to like kind of ease out of it a bit. A bit. Start off with the crazy stuff and then kind of go into the more relaxed, laid back stuff. I may or may not have something open on my other screen here, and I'm seeing people like continuously use that like Twitch like chat message like highlight feature, but the bits one where you have like a weird frame around your message. I wasn't aware anybody was even using that like unironically. That's so weird. It's weird to see. I wonder if like this person's even paying attention to them because I can't really hear them. This guy's loud as hell though. I gotta be careful not to have him too loud. I don't know. Every time like I'm trying to do something, like if I have some random crap off to the side that's like moving just so that my eye doesn't feel like I'm sitting here in like a completely like motionless box. I don't know, some brain thing I guess. But like every time I have something on and I'm like, oh, I need this to like play quietly and not put my desktop to sleep, the person will start screaming like so loud every time. Half the time it's a lurk on somebody else's stream just because I want to be there for them. I wonder, oh, you know, I need to, here's something, here's a random thought. I did dust out the inside of my PC the other day, but it's got me like thinking about like, I noticed that the automatic backup that runs on this PC on my desktop, which is very old, by the way, it's nearly 10 years old, in a couple, I guess we got 2 more years, but we're coming up on it. It's, it needs more storage space. I'm thinking I might like buy a 3 terabyte drive from eBay of all things. So yes, a used drive, but I would only use that used drive as storage for the backups. So like the gigantic backup file. So if it dies, I could just make a new backup. Like that drive specifically dies, then I could just put a new backup drive in. It wouldn't affect all the files. And like I can get a 3 terabyte drive, 3 terabyte WD Blue for $30 on eBay, which is crazy to think about. I was reading something earlier, like I got a tweet pushed at me that was like, your files are literally dying right now. And then it was talking about how like SSDs don't retain data as long as regular hard drives do. So I was like, oh, well, okay, that's a little bit interesting. Although that person was, of course, being like, you know, baity and alarmist as Twitter does. Good old Twitter. But I looked it up. I was like, oh yeah, that's real, huh? I better remember that. I actually have a hard drive, 1 terabyte hard drive. I had like a bunch of backups from my college files, which were gigantic because I did 3D modeling. So, I made a lot of successive backups in case my external hard drive failed, and it did eventually shit the bed a bit. And well, actually, it was much later on. But I had oh my goodness, help. What the hell was I doing? I did I had it all on my desktop here. I had all these backups on my desktop, and they were filling up the hard drive like crazy. And I was like, screw this. I'm gonna take all these stupid, useless backups I don't even use. I'm just gonna keep the most recent one. And I'm gonna put all the others on like an old hard drive. And just like store it. And so I did. I bought a hard drive on eBay. I put all the old backups on it. All the useless copies. And now it's in with a bunch of old tapes that I have. That I had, like the ones that I shot from with my camcorder. Oh, you know what? One thing I didn't mention. I have 2 new camcorders. Cause my my stepdad had those as well. Had some old camcorders that definitely would have gotten thrown away if I didn't just like grab them. Or say I wanted them, I guess. Because they're like useless now, you know? Only useful for like freaks like myself. The freak that owns 2 completely non-working unique camcorders. The Sony fucking CCD7 or whatever the hell it is, the technically waterproof one, that are like both like video 8 cameras, and they don't work because their caps are busted. They've blown out probably somewhere in there, and I can't recap a circuit board. I'm not gonna try it because I will break something for sure. I need to take it to somebody to get it recapped, but I don't know when I'm ever gonna do that. It's just too dangerous of a procedure for me to do on my own. I would strongly suggest not impulse purchasing stuff and then impulse purchasing a second of the thing, thinking that you can fix something yourself. It's a really stupid idea. I would suggest not doing that. When you have absolutely no knowledge of electronics. I wanted it to work so badly. I wanted it to work so badly. That's how badly I wanted it to work. That I bought like 2 of these fucking things. It was dumb. It was a very stupid decision, so I have 2 stupid paperweights. I thought about like getting rid of one of them, but then it's like, what if like there's spare parts that one needs that I can only get from another one? It's like, oh, ugh. Or I could repair both of them and then sell one of them, get one repaired. God, I just don't have the fucking funds to repair that stuff myself right now, though. They just sit around. They look cool on a shelf, though. Oops, I cannot do that. This sounds like a train crossing signal. Not sure if that's the point. So quiet. Called Experiment with Danger, this track. Hmm. Oh, you know what I should do? This might be a really good time to do another breb. Breb. Yes. I might switch the music also when I get back. I'm gonna run a big chunky ad break. I hope you guys don't mind. It's just to put off the pre-rolls. Because I think we're in a quiet time right now anyway. Let's see. I'm gonna be back in like 30 seconds, but I'm still gonna run this one just in case, you know, it's nice to have those out of the way, the pre-rolls and everything. Breb. Yellow. We're back. The ad is over. Hope not many of you had to sit through that, but let's see. So there's this thing I got on my screen here. This person, they have like a Windows Vista overlay for their stream, and it's reminding me that I used to have like Windows Vista widgets on like back when I had Vista. My Vista tower is still, it's like sitting right over there. My first like modern PC tower. One that wasn't like a junky like old Windows 98 that wasn't really meant to connect to the internet because it was too outdated. That PC ran like shit because it had an Intel Celeron. I would not recommend that. I would the Intel Celerons, they don't have them anymore, but they're the shittiest processor. They're like cheapo budget garbage. Now the Pentium is the cheapest garbage processor. It's kind of funny. Intels in general aren't doing so great right now anyway, but the point is the widgets, this guy's got widgets like he's using one of the widgets of Windows Vista, the desktop widgets, as his chat box. And it's reminding me of the widgets I had like on Windows Vista and Windows 7, because I used to have like a CPU widget that I would anchor on my desktop all the time when I had Windows 7. It's been so long. You ever smell something that reminds you of something that's like really unpleasant? In this sense of like, in this particular case, why am I? Oh, because we're on the Breb thing. In this particular case, it's reminding me of like when I was injured. When I had an injury. I don't think I want to get into the details because it smells. It's not a good smell. Oh, so we're on the line there. Okay, hang on. I'm actually gonna name it Line Head. Oh my god, this music is too quiet actually now. We are in the territory of it being just way too damn quiet. It basically sounds like there's almost no music going. I'm sorry, but I must skip ahead. We may have listened to the playlist in this order before. I don't remember how far we got in it though. I had to close the browser window. Yeah, I'm like 80% sure we did. I'll listen to this song again though. I like this song. Because I'm like 90% sure I heard this song sampled in other songs. I could swear.
I control, I can rule, I can treat this when I'm old. Do you feel it? I can fall. Every time you're gonna end up in a wall. You're gonna think I had it all. You had everything. When you touch snow, you had everything. When your kids grow, you had everything. When you let go, just everything. Let go of everything. Things are gonna fall. Why can't you let go of everything? Things are gonna fall. Let go of it all.
You know, I never hear like streamers acknowledge the music they're playing. There was like one guy that did that I followed, that I know of, that I still watch. He doesn't acknowledge it anymore, but he used to only acknowledge it because people would be like, it's too quiet, I can't hear it. And then he'd like freak out and say like, you're not supposed to hear it. You're not listening to me if you're listening to the music. It's pretty funny. Although that was part of like that person's self-growth, they stopped caring about that. Which is a good thing. It was a silly thing to get upset about in the first place.
I don't think it's gonna change. I continue feeling strange. I control,
Ah, I need some caffeine.
When you let go, just everything. Dream
Okay, I should not be attempting to do what they're doing right now. My voice is not cut out for this. I feel like I used to be able to keep, like I was able to, yeah, keep harmony like better than I am now with some stuff. Cause like I used to be able to, I think I was pretty okay at like singing and shit at one point. Even though I didn't really have lessons, I don't know. Like at least BS, or maybe I've just gotten better at like recognizing like different parts of a song. My standards have gone up. That's probably what really happened, is my standards went up. For like what passes as acceptable levels of singing to oneself. Now I can't even go to the World Air Guitar World Championships without feeling judged. That's a thing, right? I think that's a real thing. Can I do that? Is that gonna make any sense? That is gonna make sense. Okay, because it's facing the camera. Okay. Okay, we're good. Is that going to like fit though? Like, cause this, oh good lord, I do not like how I proportion this. It is bothering me quite a bit. Okay. Let me flip these and then flip these as well. Flip these. Flip these. What if you did flip these? What would happen? Funny. So funny. Super funny. Alright. These do not have that big of a gap between them. I don't think this is smack in the middle of this. I think it's off to the side a bit. Yeah, it's like off to the side and down. It shouldn't even be here. It should be like over here. It also curves in towards like the outside. It curves out. I wonder if I can do this correctly. Or if I should just give up on it and cry. This is like 100 miles of real estate that is unnecessary. I think the entire top is like sitting way too high up. We in for the long haul on this one, fellas. Non-gender, what am I trying to say here? There's no indication of gender for the audience, for you guys. None. No boys, I don't know, I just said boys because this is the first thing that came to mind. I may have a little bit of, brain rot. Gender non-conforming. Oh, this is a cute song. I didn't change the playlist at all. I'm like pretty sure we've heard this one and everything. A bunch of other things that come after this. I'm not sure. Oh, I know that. We definitely listened to that. I might skip way down in this playlist so we can like start from a lower position. We won't just hear stuff we've already heard before. Maybe after this. Maybe the first one that I hear that I don't want to hear, I'll just skip way down. Oh, there's a ridge here. There's like a point right there. You know, I'm actually wondering if the person I'm drawing right now has ever played The Long Drive. Oh, that's kind of like a very much played out kind of game at this point. So many people played it. It's really fun to watch. It's just such a stupid game. And so many like dumb things happen in it. Like, that's kind of something I want to like sit down and like strap in and just like watch somebody play again. Such a stupid game. Like basically everybody can make a funny out of it. Oh, that doesn't work like that. I don't know what I'm thinking. It curves inward, but this bit is straight. Maybe this shouldn't be so deep. This really is the tedious portion of this project, isn't it? I wonder if I can get some more of this done offline. Just so we can get to the coloring. I'd love to get to that this week if I can. Let me think here. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do more streams this week than I'm already planning to do. I had thought about streaming on Saturday, but then I was gonna be busy and I was like, well, I guess I'm not. Oh, I thought this was a mistake. I don't know, I did that on purpose. Oh, I should probably pull this whole thing down before I detail it. Oh, actually, maybe I don't do that until I do. I do it the other way around. I detail it, then I pull it down, so it's in position. I don't have to worry about trying to reposition the reference as well. Alrighty. What am I doing? Oh, I'm erasing nothing. That's cool. This gap is not the same size as that gap. Gosh, oh, it's so hard to draw these. Kitty. Wow. Kitty. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow. Meow meow kitty. Bop the kitty. Bop 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 bop. Schlaps. Yes. Always nice to like be in like a yeah, like have a like a brain, be stuck in like a brain pit, I guess. I don't fucking know what I'm trying to say. It's always nice to be stuck somewhere mentally, and then like your cat just walks up to you like meow. Meow. So I'm sitting here like, how the hell am I even gonna realign this? Yeah, the answer is obvious. It is what I am currently doing, but sometimes you just need a minute. I don't think that's much closer, but it might be as close as I can really get it, like in a reasonable sense. I don't understand why it's so far away though. Still, just everything about this is like, I'm wondering like what the deal is here. Like why mine is like so much differently proportioned than the original. These are really difficult to draw. It's so hard to draw. I hate hard surface materials. Grah! I just want to draw funny faces and other stuff, and shoulders. The things you anyway, professionalism or something. There is a guy that I follow who draws DILFs. I know, like kind of out of nowhere, but like sometimes I wonder if he enjoys drawing them so much. How does he not like just absolutely like lose his mind sometimes when he's drawing? Maybe he is, but he's just like silent about it. I mean, you've heard me make funny noises about different characters I've drawn. Shit, I think I was even doing that somewhat with Zambi, but that was mostly just because her eyes are fucking awesome, and I love them a lot. Though the guy I'm thinking about that I follow, he's also like a professionally experienced animator who is not currently employed because no one is hiring animators right now, unfortunately. So like, God, where was I going with this? So he's got professional experience, like he knows how to be a professional. For a minute, I thought the sound alerts plugin on my Twitch dashboard was like the Internet Explorer icon. I was like really confused. Like, why do I have an Internet Explorer button on my Twitch dashboard? What do I need an Internet Explorer function for, Twitch? For nostalgia! Did someone say Internet Explorer? To be fair, on the other screen I have the guy with the Windows Vista overlay, and Internet Explorer is part of that overlay, so... because it has to be. I remember I used Internet Explorer at first when I had when I first got that machine, and then I was told about Firefox, and I have never gone back. Although I did have Chrome for a bit. I guess it was Internet Explorer, Chrome, and then Firefox. Oh, I think I went back and forth between the two for a little bit because like I kept lagging one of them out because of my tab problem. And it is a problem to this day, from then to now. it's just been a series of me like continuously finding like new plugins and extensions to enable this like terrible habit that I've gotten in with keeping too many tabs open. Sometimes it's kind of just nice to lose all my tabs. There's too many of them that function as like ideas and stuff. Although sometimes I go through like a big list of them, and like I when I'm troubleshooting something, I'll open like 30 tabs at once. And if I figure it out, then I don't need all those tabs anymore, so I can just go through and like close 30 tabs. It's not that hard. Although until recently, I did not realize that there was a function that lets you just kind of like do a drop down menu of all your tabs and then close them all from there. So I was just going one by one manually. They were like loading in and stuff, and it was taking forever. I had to like load all these tabs in and close them, because every time I click on one, it starts loading it. Let me tell you, it is a problem that I got this tab thing. I don't even want to say how many are open. That ought to be like a 1,000,000-point channel reward, not the in the stream thing. Actually, it'd be really funny if I set it to some like ridiculously high amount of channel points though. Like current tab count. That's the only way that I will tell. But I don't really think there's a lot of demand for that, but it's pretty funny. Maybe someday. Ugh. And it's all of like nerd shit too, by the way. None of it is like funny or cool. Well, I guess there's funny stuff and there's cool stuff, but there's no like, you know, none of that kind of thing. It's not what you think. It's all boring nerd shit. Like I just opened like 1,000 tabs of boring nerd shit and never close them. Speaking of boring, no. This music sounds like Pokemon music. A little bit. A little bit higher energy than most of the Pokemon music I hear, though. I hear a lot of Pokemon music, but it's always because people will play the Nintendo game music playlist stuff, like every streamer does. So you end up hearing the same, like, 50 tracks over and over and over and over again. I know like the theme songs of like certain games by heart, even though I've like barely even seen them played. And I certainly haven't played them myself, because I did not have a Nintendo growing up. Oh, I had a DS, but it's not really the same thing. This is a great song, actually. Yeah, I don't want to skip off of this. This is a fucking banger album here. I'm getting real 90s vibes from this one. I say about the 90s synthesizer. I know people will get, like, they say, like, really great things about, like, oh, Homestuck had a great music track or whatever the hell. Should've just been all done with, like, really old synths like this. So anything modern. That Toby guy who did a bunch of the music, yeah, screw him. His sensibility. Who gives a fuck? What a loser. Oh shit, the scissors are gonna go in front of the hair because I can't do it any other way here. All this like intricate little detail in here is so cute. It's like a little fleur-de-lis kind of thing. Probably the point. Obviously, it's meant to be like a kind of an analog for like a hair like a hair thing, or you know, interesting shape you got there. Those are like too big, aren't they? I think these are like way too big. I think I need to make them smaller. They're not spaced apart correctly on the sketch, so now I have to space them apart in the line art. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing one of the most important details of the entire drawing. That's not good. That's not good. It's not a good thing. You shouldn't be doing that. Well, it's important to me, even if it's not important to other people. I feel like the big symbolic object on top of the character's head is like an important detail that I should not like screw around with. I gotta know more about this fucking thing. I need to make a note to myself, actually. I'm gonna do that because I keep forgetting. I need to read more into the lore. It's better to have the context. I'm supposed to be like this story freak. Why am I not like looking into the lore? I'm just being too lazy. I'm so focused on things going hard right now. I think that's okay. That spacing. I know I moved them closer together when I was making them further apart because they were too close together. It's fine. You know what I should do? Actually, did I make the, all the, like, 10-ish point redeems should, like, be, like, increasingly, like... Oh, I've got Splat and Stab at 11. That's good. They just shouldn't all be at 10. Stab and Splat in particular need to be, like, right next to each other as part of their own thing. God, this is a really tedious section. It'll be over soon, everybody. This particular little bit. Should be getting past this real quick here. Can I do that? Is that okay? I guess. This track makes me think of Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, the kind of the Jet Set radio kind of thing that came out a little while ago, like a year ago, I guess. Wasn't it? Something like that. Good game. Oh, not that thick. What am I doing? Alright, bring it down. I'll just join them between, like, actually I should do that now. It doesn't hurt to do it now. Okay, yeah, that's better. I'm gonna treat these elements kind of 2D like, even though they shouldn't entirely be. Just for simplicity's sake. I think I can do that and get away with it. See how I feel about it later. Mostly just because I want to get this one like out of the way for now. I need to keep working on other parts. Ugh, this is such a pain. There we go. I know. Why I gotta resort to canvas flipping every time, huh? What's up with that? What a sellout. Not even a sellout move. It's like, we're like, what a freaking hack, man. Flipping the canvas. How freaking unbelievable. There's a dude I know who refuses to use, well, for a long time he refused to use Control-Z in drawing programs because he was a traditional artist. And undoing was unthinkable. Like he was like, no, that's a crutch. I don't know how he feels about it now, but for a long time that's what he was doing. Anytime he did digital art. It's funny because at the same time he wasn't like, what am I looking to say here? He wasn't really primarily a digital artist, so. Not really funny, more like it makes sense. Like, oh yeah, that checks out. Fuck. God. It's all silly. It's all ridiculous. It's all crazy in this mad world we're in. Society makes us draw things in straight lines when I want to draw things in silly lines that go in funny directions. This is what society does to our brains, to our minds. It molds us into straight thinkers when we could be gay thinkers. What the hell is this? This fucking notch here. What in the goddamn? I just got shoved into somebody else's stream and they are sideways. On my massive monitor. There's like a whole ass VTuber sideways on my monitor. That's fucking weird. They just appeared there. I was like, what the fuck? Scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the hell am I looking at? Blah, 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 blah. Don't talk so loud. Let's see here. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with... I'm just gonna leave it as is right now. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, you know, I got raided into Iron Mouse a number of days ago. From none other than, of course, Lime Malicious. And Limey. And because I was in Iron Mouse's stream for 35 milliseconds, exactly, exactly 35 milliseconds, I got one of the 300,000 or whatever the hell gift subs that she got gifted the other day. Maybe it's 100,000. I can't remember. It has to have been like, wasn't it? I can't remember what it was. It was a big number, huge number in the hundreds of thousands. I got my obligatory Iron Mouse subscriptions. Now I have Iron Mouse emotes. I used one today. I used a few today, I think. Feels goofy, but it's like, oh, it's situationally appropriate even though I don't watch this person. Or whatever. I think what I'm gonna do when I change this to the other head is just like redraw the parts that need to be redrawn and leave everything else as is. Make the most sense. I just hope there's no like details I really want to correct about this when I redraw, because otherwise it'll be like a really silly like jump if I fix something on one and don't fix it on the other. I'll have to be real careful about that. Oh my god, I just noticed these two are like way not doing what I want to do. That's not acceptable at all. Let's see here. So, okay. Let me think about this. It's because my brain wasn't processing this correctly. Okay, well, speaking of sideways VTubers, we can do that too. We can do that here too. There we go. It's just like this. This is what appeared on my screen a few minutes ago. Just somebody like floating there like this. I was like, all right. Okay. Just peeking out down there. Hello. Okay. Oh god damn it! You can't see the whole thing because it's behind the TV, but it's like, it's a hello. Fucking dumb. I'm gonna put it even further down so it's even more annoying. There we go. Okay. It's hard not to look at that. It's distracting. Every time I get these references of people's characters and stuff and I like cut it off in a funny way, I like start giggling uncontrollably. I just can't help it. Your character looks so funny like that. They can't help that they got a funny face. Wait, okay, so that curved around to the outside. Yeah, fair. But like, okay. What's happening here? Like, these are both pointed like at the camera-ish, right? Because the idea was that like her scissors are like, I don't know, she's turned her head a little bit, so these would be pointed a bit more towards the camera. They aren't even. What I'm trying to say. Bugging me so bad. I'm losing it. Invest now before I lose it completely. Start hiring people to silence my whistleblowers. Teehee. You know, okay, I'll spoil a plot point of the comic I want to do. It may become like irrelevant soon enough, but the whole fiasco with Boeing has got me thinking about like how like the shittier that you build stuff and the like less time it lasts, like the faster it's gonna need to be replaced. And I was thinking about like, what if my character's spaceship was really, really old because it was built really well a long time ago, and eventually like the Like it was built, I don't know, it was built, okay, it doesn't matter who it was built by. But it was built really well a really long time ago, and then over time, the people building it got like lazier and lazier and lazier, and now like the ones that those people build, they eventually run into the same people who build these same ships, and they like break down so easily. They like complete shit. So they try to get spare parts for their ship, and they don't work at all because their ship is expecting the parts to be of like a higher quality. So they can't use any of the parts they get. It's just all garbage from this company, I guess. It's all garbage parts. So it's kind of happening in some ways, and for some things. It happens to a lot of companies. Like they'll have like a great thing for a while, and then they get cheap, and then they like, everything turns to shit. They in-shitify, and they eventually go out of business because of it, because they suck. Because they're stupid. Every single time, people get so blinded. But it's okay. I guess, you know, people replace and innovation comes along or whatever. I don't know, I'm yapping out my ass now. Waxing philosophical. Why did I start talking about that? What was I talking about? Why did I start talking about that? Oh, I said whistleblower for no reason. But I was gonna make that a thing in one of my comics. I still do want to do that, so I just gave you guys spoilers. But I'm kind of thinking I might start relaxing on the whole spoilers angle because it doesn't matter. Because then, you know, if I never write it, at least you heard it. And at least it's relevant now. I might throw that idea out by the time like I end up getting around to writing the comic anyway, because that's what I do. I try to work in the moment. It's better to like have something that's relevant in the moment. Kind of. At least work some of it in. To focus more on stuff that's relevant in the moment. A little bit. I've always been like a big proponent of a sci-fi like being social commentary of a sort, but only if it's well written. I know it's like, oh, social commentary, how could you do that? That sounds so undermines everything. It makes you so stupid. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Well, okay. If you write it good, people don't notice. That's the whole thing. Like, there's that game Mouthwashing that just came out. It's a really good game. You should either play it or watch somebody play it. It's really good. It's kind of like a movie type of game. It's like in the PSX style and stuff. This person played it. Totally not the reason I bring it up. Okay. But a lot of people are playing it actually right now. But it does have a lot of like, there's a lot of stuff going on with it. And it does what it's trying to do really well, even if there's like some dumb meme shit. You'll know when you see it. Honestly, kind of plot relevant, dumb meme shit. Oh my goodness, there's so many layers, so many things to do. I didn't finish over here. Oh my goodness, I didn't do. Oh, that's the ponytail. Forget it. Forget that. Don't worry about it. Need to add some more details to these as well. There's like so many lines here. Did I did? Okay, so but I need to like get in here and like properly detail these guys because I did not do them correctly before. I'm a huge fan though of sci-fi that's also social commentary, and that is, I would say Mouthwashing has some of that going on. I don't think it's necessarily the greatest game ever made or anything, but like at the same time it's pretty good. Alright. It's also kind of wacky in a lot of ways. real wacky and zany. Am I smelling like somebody's food getting made? I swear that's what I've got my fan blowing air in here from outside. No, the window's not open. That would be absolutely stupid. Pop. Wow, I'm popping my knuckles. Pop, pop. Pop. Oh, that's funny as hell. Somebody just paid for one of their, like, you know, the chat border highlight crap in this, like, chat that I'm looking at to ask a very obvious question about this person. It's like, dude. Very funny. It does get my attention. Every time I see somebody use it, it's more like, why are you using that, though? Okay. Well, now we're gonna get to her chest, so. We have her torso to do next. We are at 241 today. Oh, I have to do her ponytail. Okay, well, that's not hard. Let's see. That goes underneath here. This arm has to go up here, but then this one actually needs to go down here because it's gonna be like, oh, there's nothing on that layer. I need to label it so you can't actually, why am I saying this labeling stuff with the layers when you can't even see the layers? Okay, well, you can see me turning them on and off, so that's enough, I guess. Okay, so we got, let's see, right forearm L, L. L. Add scissors, I need L. That is not the forearm, that is the upper arm. Right for, I don't know if there's another name for upper arm besides just upper arm. That's right forearm L, and then this is not related. That is a sketch of a different pose, so we don't have to worry about it right now. The only thing I have to worry about with that one is going to be like redrawing the face, and that's not going to be that difficult. I guess I might even like... I should fill in the face from the other variation. Ah, whatever, no, I could probably expand the shading from the first one. Yeah, we'll figure it out when the time comes. We don't need this right now. I did finish that tag, right? We need to know what that tag actually is. Okay, so now we got the torso. I'm gonna label this torso L. Whoops, not that. Good lord. Stupid fly, go away! I wonder if I should start on this tomorrow. Start laying out cue ball. It'd be fun to start a new project, but this one's such a big monster of a project. It's just that, like, once I work on something for multiple weeks, like, I kind of am like, is this maybe, like, something that's been, well, I guess there's still lots to see about it, right? You know, but, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, don't worry about it.
Get down.
Get down. don't know what I was thinking about skipping ahead for. This is great. I think what I might try to do tonight after I call it is just kind of work on this on my own. See if I can get more of the lining done to get us closer to coloring, so we can actually start coloring this week. Because again, I didn't spend I spent hardly any time drawing this weekend. I was very lazy. It's more like I know that I have time because we're going into spooky month. And we're now in it. And this is like good stuff for... This is good for this month, so... You flipped. I gotta draw this shit now. How the fuck am I gonna draw this? Meow, kitty. Hey. Hi, kitty. Meow. Wow, kitty. Meow. Wow. Meow. Wow, is a kitty meowing? You know, I'm actually... Why don't we start it now? Fuck it. Kitty. Oh, for lines, actually, do I even want to bother with lines here? Is this worth it? I guess I could. Meow! What a silly kitty. Meow! 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 Wow, what a wacky girl. Meow. 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 Oh, I want to copy this and then I don't want to do it on the line work layer. Okay, well, I'll copy this one. We'll do that, and then I will get rid of these, and I will turn this off and do this. And turn that off, and I think, yeah, we're good. This, I need to get rid of these. We don't need any of this shit here. There we go. So I don't have that distracting me. And then we do this, and we're good. No. I also don't need that. We need this. That's what I'm trying to go for. None of these are relevant here. None of this shit. We can erase the entirety of the face, because we have to redraw everything completely differently. What this is gonna involve when I do this with line work is it's going to mean I have to... Kitty. Meow! What a silly kitty. Shit, even the mouth can go away. The mouth is irrelevant here. It's totally useless because it's all like a massive maw. Remember I said big mouth? That's so funny. Her mouth goes from being like literally minuscule to fucking like so fucking goofy. Bah! I don't normally draw shit like this. I don't know what this is gonna do. Maybe this is something I need to attempt offline. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. I don't do shit like this normally, so I do not have the confidence right now to do that. Whoops. That's okay. I don't think I want to try that right now. I think I'm gonna keep working on the torso. I may actually I may be doing. I mean, we'll see. Actually, I'm gonna see how I feel in a few minutes about this. creepy ass music. We don't need that open. Spook this shit out of everybody. Sorry, I actually need to be working on this one. Oh, I don't even need either of them. We can have any of them open because I'm working off a reference. I'm working off the fucking sketch right now. This will be like... Here. I love that she like, it's like based off the Lich, I swear. From Adventure Time. I love that. It feels very Lich-like. But her whole thing feels like Marceline. The show I never finished. I don't talk about it very often because I never finished it, but I really liked Adventure Time when I was younger. I never actually saw the whole stuff with PB and Marcy getting together, but I fully supported, of course.
I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room.
What the fuck is this song? I'm sorry. Oh my god. God, I'm sorry.
So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on a room,
La la la.
biding my time, drinking her wine. We
God.
talked until 2.
Oh god, I fucking didn't draw these because I didn't want to. Ugh. Okay, fine. Here we go. Oh man, this is a toughie. Okay. Maybe, I wonder if I can handle this without lines though. I don't have the resolution to really handle it properly with lines, but oh well. Just make it work. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm so stupid. I could literally just do this and it's probably fine. It's probably okay. I have a cop out. I can just trace around the lines, you know? Norwegian, why are you saying Norwegian? Norwegian what? Dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee. Okay, that's not so bad. That, you know, that makes a lot of sense. Just like drawing like chain links like this and then like drawing around them to get the actual shape. I should have thunked of that one sooner. Thinked. Thinkled. All right. All right. What's the movie where there's a guy named Fingal? I can't remember what that was. Fingal! He's like the main character. I'm gonna look that up. Doesn't help. No. No, neither of these. I searched for it, it doesn't give me anything useful. Oh shit. Ba ba ba. That's too big. That's too big. Too big. A story my mom never stops telling me is when I was a little kid, there was one time a snowdrift outside of our like out on our back porch that was like really, really big. It was like 4 or 5 feet tall or something, and I was like a little 2 foot tall child, like toddler. And like they opened the door because I was like, oh, I want to go outside and play in the snow, kind of like little toddler. I want to go outside and play in the snow. So they open the door, and I like go up to the door, and like I'm just this thing just towers over me, the snowdrift, and I'm like, too big, too big. And my mom has never stopped telling me that story since. I can't remember like when she first retold it to me. I feel like she retold it to me the second I did it. That's how far back that memory goes. Like I've been hearing that story like ever since. I cannot remember a time when that story was not in my mind. I don't remember doing it, of course, because I don't remember anything from that far back, but my brain does not. I think I process memory differently or something than I did back then. Because there's some people who remember stuff from when they were like really, really little, and that's crazy to me. I think I genuinely just process memories differently. I file them away differently. Something like that. That's the only explanation I can think of. It's real weird. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Hold on. This guy has like the worst cheekbones. You know what else is called a banshee? I can't believe I haven't made this fucking joke yet. It's the fucking Halo Banshee, which looks like nothing because Halo Banshees are like the least identifiable like fucking objects you could ever draw. They get better in the later games, but my god, they're so strangely designed. It's because, you know, they're supposed to be alien, but like, what the hell? Like, you can't identify that shit at all. It looks like some kind of like, I don't even know how you would describe it. See, that's the problem, is that you can't really relate it to anything. It doesn't even look like a plane, because it doesn't look like it's like airworthy in the slightest. I can't believe I've gone this entire project without making a single Banshee joke. Halo. Does that make me part of like... Okay, anyway. Now we can talk about that some other time. I think that can work. It seems like it's a little on the side. I can probably like do something about it here though. Looks like the fucking like laughing emoji. The XDX emoji. That's a fucking cool zoom. Okay. Oh, the TV is censoring. That's cool. I love that these bugs are attracted to CO2. So whenever I speak a lot, they just start buzzing around me. It's very cool. This stuff is all moving as one piece. There's no way I'm gonna animate all these things separately. They're not even gonna move all that much anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. This is like the whole torso. It's all gonna move as one piece. I don't even care. I'm not going through the level of work that trying to separate these out will require if I were to even consider that. Which I am, because you have to consider everything. You know what I really want to do that I can't do? Oh, actually, I forgot I can connect these because this is a separate layer. I can't, there's like, you know how a lot of people get like animations of their OCs doing stuff in their heads that they're like, oh god, I wish I could animate that or whatever the hell. And there's like people who go through and actually do it, and those people are fucking awesome. I've got one of those that's been in my head for a minute now. I think I've talked about it a little bit. The Resist and Disorder like kind of remix thing. That's what I would really want to do, because I know if I made that it would be absolutely insane. But it's an absolutely insane amount of work. I don't even know if I would be able to do it in a way that would look good right now. I think it would require some advanced understanding of like 3D stuff that I don't have right now. I'm just thinking about like the practical part of it to like really make it something that would sell what I'm trying to do. That would be awesome though if I could make that. That's goal. That's the goal really, because that would go incredibly fucking hard. Like you guys would be, your balls would explode, and if you don't have balls, they would explode anyway. The metaphorical ones, the symbolic ones. Whatever else you have, they would explode. But I mean, everybody could say that with the OC animation they've got in their head, where their OCs like fucking explode and go crazy and do epic and super awesome cool things to like the coolest music ever. Everybody has that. I bet everybody has it. Every artist has it. Off. I'll bet anything. I will bet anything. Yeah. These songs are good. Whoops. Oh, this is Yellow Magic Orchestra. I actually saw some fan art of Yellow Magic Orchestra the other day. Actually, today. I think it was this morning. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. It'll take me like 1 second. Let me see here. Likes. I'm gonna put it on screen. With me. This was tagged Yellow Magic Orchestra. This is by Tomire. Tomir. Oh, there's two I's in there at. Oh, it's right there. Right there at the bottom. So this is fan art for this album, this music we're listening to right now. Although I think it's probably a different album. This is really good, and it's a fucking, it's music. It's from a group I've heard of, so that's cool. I mean, if people that listen to this are making stuff like that, then I think I'm listening to the right stuff. I feel like I'm in a good place. Maybe I should make the lines of the tie just slightly thicker. I'm not really thinking about it, but it's kind of, my brain is like doing autopilot, because I think I've actually gotten into the habit of doing thicker lines for the parts that are important to have thicker lines for, which is good. I need to do that more. I've been needing to do it more. Oh no, that one does need thickness. Okay. Let's keep that one open.
I feel so bad, my spirit's weak. Somebody please, what's wrong with me?
That's a weird shape. I want to make it pointy, not like boring and like flat. I guess floppy. That's what I was trying to say. I'm trying to find the right adjective. I've said enough silly adjectives for one stream. I've run out of chances. If I say any more silly adjectives, they'll find me. And it'll be even more over. Let's see, I don't think I'm gonna do, okay. Oh yeah, her upper torso and her lower torso are gonna be doing different things. I think I'll draw her torso to here. Oh shit, should I make her arm, like, separate? Probably should. It wouldn't be that difficult to do. Sorry, I'm just looking at something on my other screen. Sometimes people do, like, cool things with the shading on their VTuber models, and I'm like... I'm very... I like... What's something I could say about that for this one? Let's see. I like this. This is neat. I like that the fucking cute soft looking texture here. It's cute. Okay, yeah, alright. I wonder if, like, when I eventually get AR kit stuff set up, if you're gonna be able to see me, like, sit here and, like, throw my hair back over and over and over again every time I'm saying, like, some, like, obscene, like, nonsense. Don't read into it, though. For one. Or if you're gonna be able to see me, like, put my hand up to my lips when I'm like, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I wonder what combo tracking between, like, the hand tracking and the face tracking is gonna look like. Since I just use the webcam for both right now. I'm not bothering with doing AR kit tracking right now because this model doesn't support it. And it's just gonna mean, like, my phone gets its battery 8 and nothing in return. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. What the hell are we listening to? This is kind of cool. Makes me think of a Ghibli movie. Aqua. Oh yeah, I think we've heard this one before, but it was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't remember the last time we listened to this album. Maybe this was a new randomization. Oh, and this is the end of the belt. So... do a little bit of this. Just to make sure we're accurate here. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, it doesn't curve in that much. We have a bit more like, it goes a bit further under before it starts curving in. Oh, I should probably make these connect. I'm gonna draw the arm over it on a separate layer. Crazy to see Steam friends that I've had like for many years at this point, like boot up Team Fortress 2 again. I'm like, damn, I barely remember who you are, but you still at it, bro. What the fuck? This is good, right? I think we're good on this, except like maybe I want to do a little bit of that, and then maybe a little bit of it over here too. A little more, In fact, I'm gonna like just draw this, just in case I like show more of this belt at any point. Draw extra. That curves too far in. I know. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to set my outside light to do Halloween colors. I do that every year. I got a smart bulb out there. Need to remember to do that after I end tonight. Wait, did I not draw that pocket? What the fuck? What? I just fucking ignored it? What? Pocket, quote unquote. There's no pocket here. I don't want to know what happens if you open this. Probably nothing. Nothing good. Good old fake pockets. It's women's clothing in their fake pockets. Alright. Okay. Okay, I stole the detail from that. Okay. I think we've gone on long enough tonight. I think this is a good place to stop for now. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do some more stuff off stream, I think, to try to get through the lining. I'm gonna try at 10:30 now. I think I could do that. So, if you are new here, I got some stuff for you. It's these, my links, on all the places you can find me that aren't here: Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, my Pings Discord, where I announce when I go live and give updates on if I'm gonna stream on a day or not. Always Tuesdays and Wednesdays, unless I say something otherwise. But sometimes I announce off-day streams or whatever. I'm going off the screen here. I need to be more on the screen. Sorry about that. Anything I want to say? I want to try to. I'm gonna see. I was talking about doing a film scanning stream tomorrow. Maybe I do that as a special event on a different day. Maybe we just stick to this for now. It's a lot of effort to do a film scanning stream. That could be like for the debut. We just have like a whole bunch of like weird shit that we do. I just plan a bunch of like weird stuff that's like really non-standard, just so we can like sit around. And then we'd have to do like a magma on that day. We would watch tapes. Shit, we could watch tapes and do a magma. That'd be really funny. That'd be kind of a fun thing. Yeah. I want to do a magma at some point. A community magma. Thank y'all for coming today. Whether you popped in for just a second, you stayed, chatted, lurked, whatever you decided to do, I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here tonight. It means a lot. I'm gonna send you guys into the void.
Bye-bye.